Good morning, everybody. Happy Monday. Okay, so today I wanted to focus on how to do certain things in Verge, and I wanted to show you guys in a second. This video will be linked here on my website. This is the home page, so when I send you the link, you literally have to do nothing. It'll just come up as this page, and then I'm also starting to write out an agenda. Today, you need to make sure you know how to submit an assignment on Verge and how to how to post to a discussion on Verge. These are two things I need you to make sure you know how to do for this week. There's nothing that's going to be due today, but as we get further in the week, you're going to have to do both of those things. So, okay, so first things first, this is what you're working on this week. I went ahead and said no journals. Let's just focus on this project. But I feel bad because people seem to really enjoy the journals. So please keep journaling, even if it's not required. I think it's a helpful activity. And some of you are really great writers. So, okay, so this is exactly how I'll be grading you. So remember that the work is about yes, it's about the number of words, the word count, but it's also more about the energy and the tone and the spirit that you put into the projects. So these are hard things to grade for, or you might think that it's pretty subjective, but it's actually pretty clear when somebody does something because it's due in 24 hours or someone actually put time and energy into creating something cool. So please be the latter. Every person will have to answer these 5 questions based on their project. So you're going to create something totally creative, and then you're going to kind of, in these 5 questions, explain it. I had some questions like some of the options don't necessarily match these questions. So just take the heart of what I just said, right? Explain to me what you've created. And you can adjust the questions if you need to. Here are all the options. And I think like as the week goes on, I'll probably take like 2 at a time and just explain them. So I'll do option 1 and option 2 today. So option 1 is choose an issue discussed in a previously read work from our class. Someone asked me what are previously read works. Let's go ahead and make a comment on that. So some of the previously read works. We started the year with Beowulf. Aw, y'all were just baby seniors. And then we did the Canterbury Tales, moving forward into the medieval time. I don't think so. And then the Renaissance, Hamlet. Ooh. And then we did a lot of poetry. So let's just, if you want to do poetry, we focus on Shakespeare and Milton and the Romantics. So Shelley and Wordsworth. And what's the one I can't think of right now? Keats. And then we moved on from poetry and we just finished the importance of being earnest. I also said that you guys could do the independent reading choice. Stop it. Okay, so that's a comment there. So those are all of the previously read works. So you pick a previously read work and choose an issue from it and apply it to a specific state, nation, national, or international behavior today. Specifically, identify your chosen issue. Make it plain. Consider products we buy, places we visit, or countries, areas, people we attempt to help, exploit, ignore. Use a journalistic and editorial style at the qualitative standard of the New York Times. So you really want to make this look and feel like uh, a, a journalist wrote it, right? And so you can put yourself in the time period of Beowulf and interview characters, or you could, um, you know, write about the royal family in Hamlet. Those would be funny. But remember to focus on one issue in the play. So maybe you're interviewing Gertrude about um, revenge or something. I don't know. That was a terrible example, but you get the idea. And then option 2, write a first-person account from the point of view of a minor character from anything we've read this or last semester. So I did give you guys some examples here. So you would just put yourself in their shoes. It's fun to think about them during the story. You can do an account of them before the story or after the story, an epilogue or a prologue. Sorry. And yeah, be as creative as you want to be. The world is your oyster. So I did want to show you guys a couple things. I got a lot of submissions for journals on my email, which is cool because I said that was okay. However, my primary place preference is to have them put on Verge. Okay, so I wanted to show you really quickly. I'm logged in as a student right now, and I wanted to show you guys where I want you guys to access a few things. So for the most part, I try to function in this plans place. And here you have your British Lit project assignment. This is the only thing that's going to show up this week because we did the journals and we did the daily things, which I will add another daily sheet that just has the links for the videos also. So I don't know what you guys are preferring, so I'm doing both, which is the Weebly and the Verge account. So when you go to submit the assignment, which if you get this message, that's exactly why, and it's a good reason to have a backup plan like your email. So hopefully it'll let me show you. There we go. Sometimes it just takes more than one try. So do try to be resilient. Try Verge a couple times before you just give up. Okay. It says on the right here some things about it, like it is due this Friday before midnight. Okay. Do not submit it late. I was very lenient this past week on the journals. I will not be lenient this time. I just won't. I can't. You guys have to turn in things on time. It's still loading. We can wait a little longer, or we can back out of this and try one more time. No. Nope. Okay. Of course, it's not going to let me show you. Okay, no problem, because you can also go to resources, which is this is the only 2 tabs I really use. So if you're trying to find information, go to these 2 tabs. So under the coronavirus project, here's your assignment. It's the same link as the other one. So if we click it, maybe it'll open now. No. We're waiting patiently for it to load. Look at that. Beautiful. So if you guys scroll down here, this is the assignment. It says that I haven't submitted it. So I then hopefully can edit that status. I don't know. I was hoping to be able to show you, but because I'm not a student, I guess it won't let me. But you're hopefully just able to click through and submit your answer. Try this multiple times before you email me. Does that make sense? Great. And then the other thing I wanted to show you guys is the option discussion. I've put this up and I've put all the options up here for you. I don't know why. Oh, look, Mia's already done it because she's amazing. Okay, so so I'm actually going to talk about this tomorrow, but I'm going to have you guys get on here and discuss with each other what you're planning to do for that option, not just that you're doing it, right? So you can ask questions, voice your concerns, maybe give each other ideas. And you guys are going to be required to do this at least once. And I wanted to tell you guys, like, this system may not be the best, but every college has something like this. I think that this is the same one that I had when I was in college, which is probably why they need to update it, right? But however, the assignments tab, like submitting assignments through this system, is something that's a valuable skill for you to have moving forward. And also the discussions. I had a lot of online discussions, whether it was an online class or not. They would have us, like, let's see, open one up. This is a thread. They would have us start our own thread, which I started all the threads for you. So do not start any more threads. You just click on the one that applies to you, and then you add your reply. And a lot of my grades were like, you need to start your own thread and then respond to two other people's. I had that all the time. And usually I didn't read everybody's comments. I would just read a few that so I could get my grade. So don't feel like it gets to be a lot when everybody's posted. So I just wanted to show you guys these two things, and like even maybe Verge might not be like valuable in the future, but learning a system that might have its own flaws and being able to adapt and not panic is a good skill to have. If you guys have questions throughout the week, you guys can ask me on the comments on YouTube. You can ask me on Verge in this little discussion box. It looks like I got a question already. You can email me. Any of that is fine. But when it comes to submitting assignments, please try to do it on Verge. Like, really try before you I guess, rely on email if it doesn't work. But there's no reason to not have this submitted by midnight on Friday. So definitely try Verge early so that you have plenty of time to get it sent and emailed on time. Okay, I think that's all I have for you today. I will get you guys another PowerPoint that will share what we talked about. And if you have any questions, let me know. I love you guys with my whole heart. Again, if you want the journals, please keep doing them. And yeah, you guys feel free to, I haven't gotten to talk to very many of you, so feel free to reach out. I've been trying to give everybody audio feedback because at least it's like a little more personal. So please listen to that because I put a lot of time into responding to your journals. Again, I haven't graded all of them, but I'll be getting to that today and tomorrow. All right. I love you guys. Stay safe. Stay healthy.